hottest teams playing right now. San Antonio Spurs beat the Detroit Pistons on the road by the score of 114-103. Wemby was everywhere tonight. 21 points, 17 rebounds, 6 blocks. He was sensational. And because he forced the Pistons to shoot 38% from the floor, 19% from the three. Stephon Castle had 16 points and 11 assists, all the while holding Cade Cunningham to 5 of 26 shooting. The Spurs have started their annual rodeo road trip 5-0 for the first time since 2012. And now they are 41-16. 114-103 over the Pistons. Joe, you watched this ball game and you saw this is a very young San Antonio team, but they play way, way beyond their years. They look good.
Oh yeah, Ocho, they look real good because, they kind of top heavy, but they got some great complementary pieces. And you look at Vassell and Champagnie, those guys pretty much won the game. I mean, Vassell started off the game, he was cooking with grease. You hear me? He was hot as fish grease. I think because Wemby, Fox, and even little Dylan Brooks, Dylan Harper, those guys put so much pressure, on the defense, bro, and Wemby anchors the defense, Uncle Ocho. Even if he don't block your shot, he's going to alter it.
His tall ass back there.
Oh, man, but they got so many weapons. They got so many guys who can beat you. You don't know on a night-to-night basis who gonna explode for 25, 30 points, because it may be somebody who you ain't really game plan for. And for Detroit, Cade can't go 5 for 26. Detroit depends on him so much, and this is, part of the MVP talk that we've been talking about.
Right.
He can't afford to have off nights like this, Ocho, and expect for the Pistons to pick him up and they win. It's just not possible.
And De'Aaron Fox, Vassell. Remember, guys, they got rid of Shannon because they couldn't get him any minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They had to let him go. Calvin was doing what he does. They moved Harrison Barnes was once in the starting lineup. Now he's coming off the bench. Keldon Johnson comes off the bench. Dylan Harper, who's a top 3 pick, comes off the bench.
Yeah.
So this team is loaded. And like you said, Joe, on a given night, you really don't know who can light you up. You know Wemby can go get you 30-20. You know Stephon Castle, he had a 30 or 30-point triple-double a couple of nights ago. Champagnie. But this is a good team, man. They play defense. They play hard because they can funnel everything to Wemby.
Man.
You know Wemby back there.
Oh, yeah.
He might not block it, but he damn sure going to alter it.
Oh, yeah. And another thing, Uncle Ocho, it ain't but a handful of teams in the NBA who extend their pressure to pick up defensively. San Antonio is one. Detroit can do it. OKC. Boston does it too, and Indiana. And so this was a good defensive game. I thought it was physical. I thought Durant played great against Wemby. Uncle Ocho, he was physical with him early, took his legs from him a little bit, because I thought Wemby kind of got off. He kind of got off to such a slow start, but I thought Durant energy, effort, and just his physicality alone is what kept him in the game. But they gotta have Cade play a lot better than this.
Yeah, I think obviously I watched the game, Uncle Joe, and obviously Wemby, Vassell looked very good. Castle, Wembanyama gonna do what he does, but Detroit is a good team, right? They play very well on both ends of the court. But Cade Cunningham, based on the comments he just made a few days ago, not too long ago, about him being the best,
American player
right now. I mean, most definitely. So games like tonight, it has to show up when you're playing against the cream of the crop when it comes to teams like the Spurs. So I mean, obviously you won't always have games like this, but games like this where we need you to show up and be at your best, this is the time to show out.
Yeah, I agree, Ocho.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. I don't know if they have another guy that I can consistently, if Cade get held down, who can I really count on to go give me that production?
Right.
Everybody else, I mean, you look at OKC, if you shut off Shea, you got J-Dub. You got Chet.
Yeah.
So you got other options. If you say I want to shut down Jokic, now you got to deal with Jamal Murray.
Right.
Yeah.
So the other teams have guys that, let's just say take the Rockets. Now, Şengün hadn't been playing well of late, but you know he's a walking 20-20 guy.
Oh, yeah.
If you say, I'm going to take KD away, Şengün can punish you.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Detroit. I'm not really counting on Tobias Harris because I've seen enough of him. I saw him in Philly, and when Joel Embiid couldn't get it going, I just don't have a whole lot of faith in Tobias.
He gonna have to step up and give him something. He the veteran president on the team. He done been there. He's played on, some pretty good playoff teams. I think when the postseason come, he gonna have to win them a game or two in a series in order for them to advance, because you put so much on Cade. Cade gonna have to play like D Wade played, and when was that? 06?
in the final series.
In order for him to win,
Dallas.
He averaged 34 though. He averaged 34.
Ocho, in order for the Pistons to win, that's what Cade gonna have to do. He gonna have to take over. He gonna have to have an out of body experience to the point to where he's consistently carrying this team night in and night out. I think that's gonna be the hardest part about them advancing in the postseason, because other teams gonna gear up to stop him.
Yes. And he'll take some difficult shots. He's not the most efficient. We saw the other night, Joe, where he got up 34 shots against the Knicks. Now they won 42, 13 and 8.
Yeah.
And so when you're inefficient and you win, people tend to look past it.
Right.
But when you go 5 of 26
and you lose,
they're like, well, damn. Well, this is kind of his MO.
Yeah.
He's not the most efficient. And I get it. He's going to take some difficult shots. You ask him to do a lot because he's an outstanding defender. But I'm going to go back to Tobias Harris. The best thing that ever happened to Tobias Harris is that he got a chance to play with Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons caught all the flack while Tobias was on a max contract and wasn't getting criticized at all. Because everything, it was like Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
And Tobias Harris flew up under the radar. You'd have thought he was a B-52. Flying up under the radar because he went undetected. And then you looked up like, hold on. How Tobias only had 6 points?
Right.
And we killing Joel Embiid. We killing Ben Simmons. But he's a max player too.
Yeah, I agree. He got to take some blame for that. But I think things are a little different for him. I think he should know anyway, in order for them to even have a chance, Ocho, to make it to a finals, he got to get them a consistent production night in and night out. It's just not possible. They're not offensively heavily structured to put up 130, 140 points a night.
No.
Right.
They're not constructed like that. So I expect Cade, obviously, to play a lot better, and I expect him to get a little help from these other guys. I think Duren has been playing awesome.
He was. I mean, he's an all-star. He played really good in the all-star game. He was on the Stars that ended up beating the Stripes.
Yeah,
and they won. And they won the all-star. So I'm counting on Duren to give me a double-double. I'm at least counting on him to give me somewhere between 16 and 20, and somewhere between 10 and 15 rebounds. I'm penciling that in, Ocho.
Oh yeah,
And I ain't got no whiteout and I ain't got no eraser, so it's an ink. It's in Sharpie. It ain't going nowhere. So I got that down. So JB goes to him and says, son, this is what I expect of you. 16 to 20, 10 to 15. Cade, I need you to be an all-NBA player. I need you to be you say you're the best American player.
You got to show me
in the MVP discussion.
You got to show me.
You got to.
Yeah.
And you got to take it to another level, because there's levels to this. If you really look at the best NBA players, look at their playoff averages compared to the regular season average.
I agree.
They elevate.
Yeah, got to.
Go look at Jordan. You go look at Kobe. You look at LeBron.
Yeah.
You look at look at Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is out of this galaxy.
Yeah. You're right.
But that's because that's when you make your name. That's when you grow, become that iconic and grow that legacy. Is what you do come postseason.
Right.
And if they're gonna be what they think they can be, in Detroit, because who's in there? If you really think about it, who's in their way? The Knicks, maybe the Celtics.
Yeah.
I mean, Orlando's kind of up and down. Toronto is kind of hit or miss. I don't know what B I'm gonna get on a consistent basis. Scotty Barnes on a consistent basis.
Right.
So right now, if you make me pick, I say probably the Knicks, Celtics. But Detroit's gonna have to play a little bit. I mean, you can't shoot 38% and 19% from the three and expect to beat an upper echelon team.
Yeah, I think Cade he'll take blame for this. Just being a leader, Uncle Ocho. It's just some games you gotta raise your hand, and be like, "Hey, my bad tonight."
Yeah.
because
we forgot about the Cavs. The Cavs going to have something to say about it too. With Beard, Donovan.
Yeah.
Those two big twin towers, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a little something to say. And they got, Merrill can shoot the ball from three. He can get hot, and he can shoot you out the building in a hurry.
Yeah, they had just came off like a 7-game win streak. They lost the other night, but they have been playing pretty good ball. But